the first match of the new year, and it starts with the points drop by Liverpool. Welcome to Happy 90s. This is Viralik. Liverpool played Manchester United last night at Anfield, which gave vibe of a vintage United versus Liverpool game, which hadn't happened since ages, since years. And last time United scored goal at Anfield was back in 2018. So definitely an improvement from United on that thing. At least they gave us a fight, and it was totally enjoyable match. Talking of which, let's begin with the first half. Both the sides were equally good. I won't put anyone sides having a stronger hold over the other one. So Liverpool had a couple of chances in the early 20 minutes from which they couldn't find a goal. They didn't capitalize on that. One chance for that McAllister chance where he took a shot and which was blocked nicely by Onana. That pass was created from Mo Salah. Looked like we could have been on the lead, but soon couple of minutes after that, there was a chance which was created from United's end. That was ball from Bruno on the left hand side of their flank. That's the Trent side, who played pretty rubbish. Trent Arnold, I don't know where was he. He was lost completely throughout the match. So they were exploiting that space from where Trent was, and first opportunity came for United right in the 22nd minute, I think, where Dalot went past Trent. He was onside as well. So poor on Trent to be keeping him onside when other players tried to keep him off. And from there they got a chance. A cross comes in. Ahmed was a little ahead of the ball due to his momentum of sprinting. That's why he couldn't get the trajectory of the ball right, else it could have been the first goal coming in for United in the first half. And somehow similar pattern remained constantly throughout the first half, which ended as a 0-0 up till the halftime whistle. And both sides were doing pretty well from their ends. Once United was trying, then Liverpool were trying. It was going end-to-end match till the halftime whistle. And soon the second half began. Trent again, he had, I don't know, with the way Van Dijk was looking at Trent, I think if he was manager, he wouldn't have let him play second half at all. And I don't understand how come he was there on the field up till the 80th minute, which on his slot. He used him for the match. The only explanation could be that Conor Bradley coming in from the hamstring injury. He didn't want to risk it with a couple of games which we have to play before traveling away to play tough Nottingham Forest fixture for the league game. So that could be the reason he stayed on the pitch for that long. But soon after, we were talking about the goal of United, which happened in 52nd minute. Trent was certainly out of his position. Had he marked the player rightly, that wouldn't have happened for United to get the first goal of the match. So Trent was completely out of position, and that's the space which United exploited. Martinez goes in, and that was a beautiful finish, one that you don't expect from centre back to be scoring. Because by surprise, to be honest, as a Liverpool fan, that was pretty surprising how out of nowhere he just takes a shot and hits the crossbar, goes in. United on the lead, and Van Dijk was furious at Trent right on that moment. It was visible on his face. But reaction was required from the Liverpool, which came soon after 7 minutes of the play, and through Cody Gakpo in the 59th minute, where he entered inside the box, completely destroyed Derek with his one move, cuts in with his left foot, and then takes a shot. Down there we go, 1-1 leveler. So that was good, and looked like Liverpool will be charging on United now to put pressure back and maybe push for the second goal, which soon after that moment happened round about at 70th minute mark, when a ball which was played towards, I think, Luis Diaz from someone on the right flank. I don't recall the name, but that ball hits the hand of Delict. So penalty was given, and Mo Salah, who can't stop scoring against United in whichever match there is. I think the most goal he has scored against top 6 in Premier League is against United only. So that was the yearly ritual for Salah, and with the way he celebrated, looked like he is feeling that it's his last match against United in Liverpool. colors because contact has still not been given. I don't know how long it's going to go, but at least we should get sorted with two contracts, if not all the three players. That should be happening as soon as possible because last 6 months of contract and anyone can approach any player. So coming back to goals scored by Salah and through that penalty, and his reaction was that only. He's just soaking in the all the celebrations that were happening with the fans and sinking into it. That's what Salah reacted about on that goal. And United, they were not going to stop. They played good football, and that's what they stick to. Despite us going in with four attackers, we took out one player from the midfield and we stuck with 4-4 formation. That was so approach was clear. We'll have to put the numbers in the United box and pressurize them to do some mistake or find us the moments from where we can get another goal to widen up the lead further. That was the plan, which didn't come into execution. Whereas United on the other side, they were trying to attack in the last 5 to 10 minutes. They were doing more attacking than we have done. Even the possession was quite similar, 50% possession in away match against Liverpool. So intention was clear to keep us away from the ball and have a lot of authority on the pitch. That's what they were doing. They were constantly trying to test our fullbacks. Of course, Robertson didn't play too well, but he was at least not lost the way Trent was lost on the pitch. He was looking clueless, focused on the ball rather than focusing on his position. That was the case with Trent. And second goal coming with similar fashion, Trent losing his position and Konate was on Trent's position at that moment. And as CB, you don't expect him to be going down, pushing in, putting in a tackle. So Trent should have been at his position. That could have disallowed the coming in of cross, which came from that flank to Ahmed, and he levels it up to make it 2-2. And still with 10 minutes to go, the game could have ended either sides. It could have been a win for Liverpool had that tackle not been on point by your own Darwin Nunez. And had Hadimako scored that chance which United had in the very last minute of the match, it could have been a heartbreak for either sides because both the sides played brilliant football. As for Liverpool, the result doesn't do too much damage because we still have one game in hand, and if we win that, we'll keep the gap between Arsenal and ourselves to 9 points. So that's not much to be worried about, but if we keep playing the way it went in that match and with the way Trent played, it's not going to help us, to be very honest. And it only takes a couple of losses or 3 or 4 games where we drop points and the league contention for the teams are wide open. But for us, it's sort of a wake-up call, especially what was happening in the defense. Of course, it wasn't a perfect attacking moment, but you got to give the credit to United as well. Their midfield was doing pretty good as well. Ugarte and Mainu was doing their bit to disallow Liverpool have complete control in the middle of the pitch. So that's good performance from United, which silenced our attack for most part in the first half. And the second half too, they didn't allow us to have free, easy space, easy way out to get the goals and get the win there. So if you are a United fan, you should be pleased with the way your team has played away match against their rivals. And that too when you're coming in from not such good performances in the past 3-4 games. Ever since that City match, they haven't had a good match at all. 3 losses, I think, out of 4, or maybe 4 losses. Not sure about the exact numbers. But doing that against your fiercest rivals, that's going to boost up your confidence, that's for sure. And maybe it helps them, we never know. But as for us, we need to be a little more focused because halfway of the season has just went past. We have completed our 19 matches. We are still to play other 19 games. And if we do well in the further 10 matches, then we can have a little talk about the title. As for now, I'm not just going to worry a lot about or be focused that we are winning the league completely. So that's all for this one. What do you feel about the match? Let me know in the comments.